people will come to love their oppression, to adore the technologies that undo their capacities to think. The deepest sin against the human mind is to believe things without evidence. The victim of mind manipulation does not know that he is a victim. To him, the walls of his prison are invisible, and he believes himself to be free. Medical science has made such tremendous progress that there is hardly a healthy human left. Never have so many been manipulated so much by so few. Facts do not cease to exist because they are ignored. The propagandist's purpose is to make one set of people forget that certain other sets of people are human. There is only one corner of the universe you can be certain of improving, and that's your own self. Experience is not what happens to you. It's what you do with what happens to you. Love casts out fear. But conversely, fear casts out love. And not only love. Fear also casts out intelligence, casts out goodness, casts out all thought of beauty and truth. Liberties are not given. They are taken. The world is an illusion, but an illusion which we must take seriously. Every ceiling reached becomes a floor. The goal in life is to discover that you've always been where you were supposed to be. Reality cannot be ignored except at a price. And the longer the ignorance is persisted in, the higher and more terrible becomes the price that must be paid. The secret of genius is to carry the spirit of the child into old age, which means never losing your enthusiasm. One believes things because one has been conditioned to believe them. Most ignorance is vincible ignorance. We don't know because we don't want to know. Most human beings have an almost infinite capacity for taking things for granted. That men do not learn very much from the lessons of history is the most important of all the lessons of history. The more you know, the more you see. The most valuable of all education is the ability to make yourself do the thing you have to do, when it has to be done, whether you like it or not. Experience teaches only the teachable. Dictators can always consolidate their tyranny by an appeal to patriotism. The more powerful and original a mind, the more it will incline towards the religion of solitude. If most of us remain ignorant of ourselves, it is because self-knowledge is painful, and we prefer the pleasures of illusion. Higher education is not necessarily a guarantee of higher virtue. The question of the next generation will not be one of how to liberate the masses, but rather how to make them love their servitude. Armaments, universal debt and planned obsolescence, those are the three pillars of Western prosperity. Medical science is making such remarkable progress that soon none of us will be well. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling lie. An intellectual is a person who's found one thing that's more interesting than sex. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you mad. Wherever the choice has had to be made between the man of reason and the madman, the world has unhesitatingly followed the madman. Beauty is worse than wine. It intoxicates both the holder and beholder.